Turn 22 tomorrow. Um, Thought I would make a video here tonight. Just had the urge to do it. I've been in the entrepreneurial game now for 3 years. I made a video recapping my first year. Kind of what I want to do now is recap the last couple for you guys. This game, from what I've learned, is a lot of ups and downs. You think you have it, and then you quickly realize you're not even close yet. Watching social media and these successful operators, you feel like, what are they doing that I'm not? How are they so much farther than me? And the truth is, they just have been doing it longer than you. And one thing that's really helped me over the past couple weeks, even, I feel like I've just grown so much exponentially over the past couple months, is realizing that it's okay to have a longer time horizon. You should expect things to take longer. We're in a world where instant gratification is what we experience every day. Social media, dopamine hit, instant, instant, instant. If it doesn't happen fast, we don't want it. And that's why I feel like we're in a position nowadays where it's never been easier to be an entrepreneur, but it's also never been harder to be a successful entrepreneur. It's really easy to say that you're an entrepreneur, but it's really hard to actually be one that's successful. And, you know, it's just such a beautiful thing being a business owner. I recently remembered why I started 3 years ago. And the reason I started was because I just didn't want to be that guy that just got a job and, you know, worked my entire life with $1 million pension to show for it when I'm done, when I can't even enjoy it. I didn't want to be that guy. That was my why. And it still is, man. I've been on the rocky, bumpy road of an entrepreneurial journey for the past 3 years. Some could say I haven't really gotten anywhere. Some could say I should be doing way better for myself, from what I know and from what I've been able to accumulate over that time frame. But it's a mental battle, an inner battle more than it is anything else. You can learn more skills. You can talk to more people. You can leverage AI. But if you aren't working on yourself, your leadership ability, your strategic thinking, how can you make decisions on the fly, critical thinking, strategy, hiring, managing relationships, communicating with people, knowing what you want to get out of life. And I think the thing that I got so confused about for such a long time, that I believe is a core reason why I'm here, is because I was working on business, not myself. And I think that's one of the biggest things every business owner potentially makes, is they feel like the business is more important than themselves. They think the business is them. And the problem is, the business is just a business. It's just like a job. It's like anything else, man. Like, you just make money from it, right? Yeah, it's yours. Yeah, you own it. But the business can only go so far as the vessel can take it, as the founder can take it. And if you're not a strong founder mentally, if you're not very clear on where you want to be and what you lack the skills in personally, the core human skills. Now I'm talking about skills that AI cannot even fathom to do better than us. That's the big thing you need to start focusing on if you feel like your business is slow. And I've felt very odd the past couple years, even just this summer, realistically. Um, Started transitioning from our online offer, realizing our model was a little screwed. We didn't sell people the right way. We could have easily saw success in the model. It's just our model was not right. You know, we were charging people giant upfront fees from cold traffic, and we weren't building trust. And there's a reason why people didn't move forward, and that's why. Um, and then we shifted into landscaping in the summer because that's what we know. We can operate that, build a system behind it with AI running it, and the whole goal was to stack bread, to put ourselves in the position come around this time here, start of Q4, we'd be able to, have a good set of cash we're sitting on and launch a online offer, which was either going to be consulting or lead gen, which I think are very two offers that are very different. And it was just we made a lot of money this summer, but we didn't use it in the right way. We burned it all, man. Like, we almost forgot about the mission midway through the summer. And now we find ourselves in a familiar position. Back on the cash grind, realizing we didn't stack bread. And it feels really disappointing. And it just really woke me up inside to say, dude, like, wake the fuck up. The business is not the problem. The offer is not the problem. The model is not the problem. You are the fucking problem. I am the problem. That has been the biggest realization that I've had over the past couple weeks. I don't know how to manage money. I don't know how to do a lot of things that are core skills that entrepreneurs need to be successful. And I think a very strong culprit of that is how much I relied on AI. I've quickly realized that there's 3 things AI is exceptionally good at and everything else is rubbish. The first thing is creative. It's really good at generating videos, images. That shit blew me away when I first saw the capability of it, right? It can now edit videos. I think it's in a very good place to leverage AI for creative, okay? For marketing specifically. It's really good at that. The second thing is coding. Simple, right? It can build mini apps, it can build websites, you could build mini apps for specific processes within your business. It is a great coder. That's what it is better at than humans, for sure. It's faster at coding than me. It understands code. I don't understand code, right? And then the third thing is process automation. And you could kind of correlate that to agents or even coding if you wanted to, but it's good at following a well-written, proven process for you. If it's not well written and it's not proven, you might as well throw it out the window. Throw it in the trash because it's not even worth automating that process because it's not proven. What I've realized myself is those are the 3 things, in my opinion, that AI is the strongest at. Everything else is rubbish. So I have decided, oh, hold up, I missed it. Process automation is going to tie into coding. The third thing is data. It's good at reading data. It's good at storing data. It's good at analyzing data. It's good at orchestrating data. That is huge. Okay? So those are the 3 things that I see AI is very strong at. And once I realized that, everything else that I was using AI for just felt stupid. Like, I would get to the point where I would wake up and start my day and I would jump right on AI, start using it to do things. And I felt like I was productive, but like, am I really? I'm letting an AI think for me, for one, and I'm also not critically thinking. Like, you're losing so much brain power when you are over relying on AI. And I have been using AI for 3 years, almost four now, since GPT like 2.5, when chat was the only thing, before Claude even existed. And I've seen this firsthand. I've reflected on my experience with using AI. And I've experienced psychosis multiple times throughout that journey where the AI was essentially, how I see AI psychosis is the AI is essentially looping you, and you trust the AI more than yourself. You trust its judgment. You think it is rightful to make a decision for you, right? And you almost force it to say the thing that you want it to say. I've experienced that a couple times. And I've finally kind of zoomed back out and said, okay, why am I using AI for everything when AI is only really good at a couple things? Am I downgrading my personal capability by using AI for everything? 100%. 100%. And I realized that. I was like, oh my God, I'm sacrificing my critical thinking. I'm sacrificing my time. And I'm literally operating out of a machine. I'm a machine operating a machine. Right? And I get the obsessiveness over give AI all your data, train it on all the things you know. That's what I love about data. And I'm still giving it a lot of data. I think it's a really good tool to recognize patterns in data and also store your data, right? Because you want your AI to have context when you're using it. Everybody does. And that's why it's great at holding data, you know? And I believe that that is the future of you know, that's a potential huge moat in the future. And it already is. Data is a big moat, especially with AI. Because if you give it the wrong data, it's going to fucking suck. Right? Like, the bot thing to do is to use a Claude chat with just a simple system prompt and trust that its memory is going to get you there. That's the dumbest thing you could do. The best thing you could do when using AI is to run it out of GitHub. Have your own fucking ecosystem of files so it knows you, it knows your business, it knows everything it needs to know. That amplifies. But if you get too caught up in it using AI, you will burn. You will. I think it is such a beautiful thing, but such an ugly thing at the same time. And if you look back on my channel, I was so fucking bullish on AI when it first came out, and I knew that it was going to be a big thing before anyone was talking about it years ago on this channel. And I was right. It is a big thing. But because it's so big, it's also so dangerous. You can't let it take over your thinking. You can't let it do human things because it can't. It's not capable. It can't write a good message, right? Unless you really, really train it and has a good process behind it. So a big realization that I've had over the past couple weeks is AI is hurting you more than it's helping you, most likely. If you feel stuck right now, if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, and this is what I've been seeing a lot of bigger entrepreneurs talk about as well, like the likes of Hermosi, is that AI is tarnishing people's thinking. They're not getting anywhere. Have you made any money with AI? Has using AI made you any more money? Exactly. That's the question that they always ask people. And yeah, my stance has changed. I used to just be blindly bullish, and now I'm conscious. I'm conscious now, knowing that AI is ruining a lot of people, and there's probably a lot of people experiencing what I've experienced in the past. Don't over rely on it. So don't over rely on AI. Use it, but don't over rely on it. It's such a good leverage point, but there's so many other leverage points within business. AI just isn't the thing that replaces them all. There's a lot of levers, okay? Second thing is let this process take time. I'm 3 years in, man, and I'm still going. My number one rule to myself is don't quit. You know, I'm in a pretty nice place, enjoying the evening. It feels like fall. Birthday's tomorrow, and yeah, man. Just emotionally figuring out life as we go. That's the beauty of this game, right? You never know until you know, and the only way to know is to do. So, I don't really know where I'm going with this video. I just kind of wanted to get some things off my chest because I know someone can find value in this. And even then, I'm going to be watching back and thinking, wow, this is where I kind of turned the point on my character. I think the other thing is have structure. You need to have structure, otherwise you will get nowhere. And structure for me is a vigorous morning and evening routine. I like to write. I've picked up writing, expressing my thoughts. I'm somebody that really, if shit's in my head, bro, I fucking start freaking out. The less shit on my mind, the more shit on a fucking notepad or in my notes app, the better. I feel more calm. I feel more regulated when I actually reflect on my day, write out what happened on my day, what I'm proud of with my day, what I feel like was a big takeaway from my day, right? Play it back. What could I have done better? You need structure personally. Just like an AI needs structure. Just like a business needs structure, you personally need structure. So that's what I'm mainly talking about is personal structure, right? Because it all goes back to what I was saying at the start. If you treat your business like it's more important than you got a very rude awakening coming, my friend. Like everyone says, business is life. And yes, you can agree, business is life, right? Work is life, sure. But you have a life too. And the business is only good as the business is only as good as the person operating it. So I'm trying to kind of sit with these thoughts and actually implement them, realizing that personally, I need time away from AI. I need time away just by myself with a notepad that I can just dump shit into, man. And I can still give AI that data, you know, but it's like it's almost therapeutic to me. You got to think about and figure out what is therapeutic to you. I think the more you know about yourself, the better. Not the more you know about business, the more you know about you. And I think that's one of the reasons personally why I am not where I want to be. Like, I'm not rich. I'm not making 50 grand a month. I'm not financially well off. I'm not in a position where I can, you know, retire my parents, live wherever the fuck I want. You know, I'm not there. And I think I cater a lot of that to me obsessing over the business, but forgetting about myself. And that's such a, like, just feels so hard to say. It almost makes me emotional saying it because I feel like there's a lot of people going through the same thing. You put the business before you. But you're really the foundation. The business isn't. You are. You're the foundation. It only works if you work. And you just have to learn more about you. Discover yourself. And I'm 22, about to be 22. I'm 21, 22 in a couple hours. I'm not going out drinking. I'm not partying. I'm just sitting here reflecting and learning about myself. Because I'm so young, dude. I have 8 years until I'm 30. I'd hope by the time I'm 25 I have motion. I think year 5 will be there for sure. But now I'm thinking in longer timetables, and yeah, it starts with you. It's the brutal truth, man. And that's everything. That's what you need to hear. I've neglected myself for so long that I almost forgot who I was. I almost forgot why I started this. I almost forgot why I was doing this. What's my mission? And then it just made the business feel stale. It made it feel like I didn't want to do it. It made it feel like like work. It made it feel like a task for me, and it's just, that's not how it should be. Right? And that's the sign that you're forgetting about you. Stop. You come first, not the business. And it feels so hard to subject yourself to that, especially if you're in a position where, you know, the business isn't where it needs to be. You're not making a lot of money. You're in a position of super high stress. And trust me, I've been there. You got bills to pay. You got rent to make. You don't even know how you're going to make it sometimes, right? It's hard to focus on yourself when you're in that point, because you feel like the only solution is making money, which is what has to happen. And that's how you can get into this cycle of get a paycheck, nothing, need a paycheck, nothing, get a paycheck. And then you just go through this loop of just getting a paycheck and not even considering where you're at or how you feel, or is this fulfilling? Like, I'll tell you right now, I definitely feel confused in life. Everyone's confused. We're just fucking apes walking on a planet. But I'm trying to, like, I just hate how people think they act, like, they just act like they have it figured out, bro. Like, we don't. And that's the thing, like, I'm openly sitting here, like, I don't know shit, bro. Like, I don't have anything figured out, bro. I'm still learning, man. I'm definitely farther along than a lot of other people my age, but I'm not where I want to be. I'm not the person I want to be yet. And I think it starts there. It starts with the person, and then the business. And you get so deep, if you've ever gotten deep into using AI, so much so to the point where it almost becomes like a drug. And I think the thing that just sucks so much is you use it, but you don't even feel like you're getting anywhere. Like, you don't feel anything, man. You don't fucking feel anything when you're using AI. You don't fucking feel it, bro. When you let AI fucking make your life decisions, you don't feel it. When you let AI fucking fulfill for your client, you don't feel it. When you let AI make your offer, when you let AI fucking do your marketing, you don't feel it, bro. When you let AI do these things, think for you, you feel like a fucking piece of shit. You feel like you're just a fucking body bag, just fucking operating a machine that's smarter than you. You feel worthless, man. And it's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible, man. And I know there's other people experiencing this fucking feeling. I know there is. I'm not the only one. And I'm just so fucking glad that I've finally awakened my mind and said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not letting fucking AI control my life. Are you fucking kidding me? That thing ain't smart. It don't know shit. My biggest epiphany for this was realizing and looking at this brand. Let's put Alex Hormozy as a fucking example, okay? Alex Hormozy. Layla is the CEO of his company. She's the operator. She runs the shit. She does all the meetings. She manages the team. She hires the people. She runs the company. Okay? She's great at that. Now, what does Alex do? And look at Alex from a come-up perspective. He spent a lot of his time when he was working at a consulting job reading books, learning, developing his fucking brain, bro. And now this guy is a genuine content whiz. All he does is content, and he does high-level strategy and meetings with his team, more so than probably clients. And he does workshops. This guy is literally just the front-end guy that makes content because he knows his shit. AI doesn't make the content for him. He doesn't use a script in a video. AI doesn't fucking do shit other than maybe edit, clip, maybe come up with some of the concepts for him, ideate it. Right? Like, it's him, bro. Like, it's not AI, it's him. And when I see people using AI to communicate, when I see people using AI to give answers, it's like, why do you tell something what you want instead of actually building it for your fucking self? I think it just comes back to that instant gratification, that instant fucking dopamine hit of like, cool, I just got this done. Boom, sent a message. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just all ties back into the instant gratification. We get instant gratification from using AI. It makes it easier for us because we don't have to use our fucking brain. Faster for us, but also the results and the outcome is in jeopardy because you're leaving it up to AI. And that's why we just have to train our mind and just be awake. Too awake. We just have to be awake to it. I'm lethal with AI. I know how to use AI to get outcomes. But when you get too deep into it, man, you can really have it accidentally do things that aren't beneficial to you. And that's one thing, over-reliance. Having it write messages for you, having it do things for you, having it think for you, having it do all of these things for you. Yes, it can do things that will save you time. It can go do research, right? It can make content. I love when it makes content, right? I love getting an outcome that I enjoy with AI. I really do. It's awesome. It's a great experience, especially when it does it right. But I don't think it's there yet. And I think there's just so much hype around AI right now. It's just absolutely insane. The bubble is so real. So real. And I love how these guys have nothing else to fucking talk about. All they talk about is new models. New model! GPT-6! Come on, bro. Stop spinning in that loop too, man. Like, we're all there. We know it's real. We're in an AI bubble. I think AI can amplify a lot of things, but I also think it can be detrimental in a lot of cases as well. So you really just have to have a grip on it. And I feel like these experiences from me running different businesses with AI, using it as like almost an AI first business, gives me real, industry insight into how you can actually generate results with it. The outcomes you want. Right? So yeah, that's it, man. I feel like that's it for me. 22-year-old entrepreneur, realizing that it's all up to him, not AI. It's him. Can't blame the AI for something it did. It's not a person. It can't take accountability, man, because at the end of the day, you are the one that is accountable. AI doesn't hold accountability. AI is not real. It is not a person. It does not have a bank account. It is literally just a tool. That's what it is. So you just got to hold yourself accountable, man, not the AI. And remember, you're in charge. It's so important. So yeah, 22 in a couple hours. Just grateful for the game, man. It's so hard, so painful, so exciting, so scary. It's a fun game. We're going to keep playing. We just got to keep taking what we're learning and put it forward.